it seems that the VTuber Derangement Syndrome Chronicles seem to continue. Ugly VTuber just destroyed XQC by ref. We're gonna look at this. Very interesting. I must admit, it is quite funny the way that XQC has been crashing out over this after he got his ass beat by Doki Bird. Which, fun fact, isn't technically his first time he got his ass handed to himself by a VTuber. It appears that previously, before that even, he clashed with somebody and got his ass handed to himself. Metaphorically, of course. But yeah, we'll see what this speech disability twink has to say. Because yeah, every time XQC speaks, it appears that he cannot form a comprehensive sentence.
Hey, what's up guys, Surf here. So today I'm going to be once again whacking the hornet's nest, as it seems the last couple of days, by once again talking about the streamer awards, in particular the best VTuber award that went out to the Burnt Peanut. Now since then there's been a lot.
I've been whacking it too, and legit, I had a bunch of little weirdos projecting. Which is very interesting recently, right? Projecting, right? Because my avatar looks the way they do, and they're like, "Are you targeting kids?" And I'm like, that is projection. We should check your hard drive. So yeah, I've got a bunch of these losers in there. They don't matter much. They just get hidden, and that's it. I literally don't care. I've been very... See, I'm curating my community when it comes to retards. So I'm very much at the point where I'm like, I see you not being like, you're not criticizing. I see you being a bitch. I'm gonna be a bitch and just hide your channel. So yeah, I'll just do that at this point, because like, there's not any... It's not worth giving them any energy. They're not worth it. They're not worthy of your energy. Simple as that. I would completely ignore them. If you ignore them, that's the best thing you can do.
A lot of fallout, including fallout from a lot of face cammers and what people call quote-unquote normie streamers, who are
Normies, flesh tubers, those kind of people
expressing their hatred of VTubers, basically saying that every single VTuber out there, well, it's just a 50-year-old man cosplaying as
a 40-year-old man cosplaying as a 15-year-old girl.
A 10-year-old anime character. Have you ever heard that before? I know, very original. Now, one of the people who has been espouting a lot of negativity towards VTubers is XQC. And this is a guy, by the way, I like a lot of his recent takes about various subjects, but when it comes to
I was also like, bro is kind of base. Now I don't like him anymore. Now I don't like him anymore. He's kind of stupid.
VTubers. This guy is brain broken. Okay, for reasons we'll get into in just a second. But here's his take on the whole Burnt Peanut and Iron Mouse related situation involving the best VTuber award from the Streamer Awards. So let's just listen to what he had to say.
40-year-old man in a 15-year-old anime 2D VTubing suit. Listen up. Listen real close. Listen real close. It is not my community.
It is. It is. It is. Ask Vex what she got about in her emails. Ask her. Ask Kitsunero. Ask me. Ask a bunch of other people. It is yours, buddy. It is yours. Also, oddly enough, coming from a 40-year-old man and a peanut.
Let's be honest. Most VTubers use VTubing as an excuse not show themselves because they are disgusting. I'm not being weird. I'm not discriminating. The vast.
I find it quite funny coming from the guy who, if he flexed, you could put him in a stickman animation and nobody would see a difference. Have you seen him like flex? Bro could be along in a stickman animation.
The vast majority of VTubers would love to be on camera, but they're fucking this.
No. And it's not even because of my looks. I eat healthy, I work out, I'm slim. It's because of the environment. I live in an environment you could not show anybody. I don't like it.
Disgusting. And that's okay.
Also, I can have diabolical takes without showing my face. which is really, really useful with all the deranged people out there, right? Do I need to remember that we just recently lost somebody because of words?
It's like, hey, that's perfectly fine. But it's come on, bro.
Oh, chatta! Oh, chatta!
Patrick, is that you? Like, remember the episode where Patrick gets like his nose, right? And this is a big fucking nose. I find it funny, right? Quasimodo, right there. Right there. Quasimodo. I wouldn't throw shit about looks, buddy. I wouldn't throw shit at people for their looks when you yourself are not that good looking.
Listen, chatta. I'm getting up on my knees. Just chatta. 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 You hear about the VTuber? Chatta.
Most accurate XQC depiction I've seen. Parody. Yeah, I don't know what he tries to attempt here, by the way, that he never seems to be able to form a coherent sentence.
Listen, dude. Relax. It's not that deep. We'll get into the reasons why this guy is so brain.
It is that deep because he got humiliated and he can't cope with it. This is cope.
Broken over VTubers in just a second, but basically one of the posts sharing his related clip would go viral, and there's a new trend amongst VTubers where they're sharing photos.
And I'm gonna say this to every VTuber that showed their face. This is exactly what these people want. You are threatening your privacy to people that hate you. Why are you essentially exposing yourself to people that hate you? You are stupid. Because if one of those hates you enough, you're gonna have a problem. Stop it. There's all kinds of deranged people. Stop it. You are dumb. Stop it.
And videos of themselves to disprove the narrative that VTubers are either ugly men and women, and this is their attempt to do so, and posts like this would go viral. And you know what, no matter what, even in a post that really disproves what he's saying, people are being obtuse and saying now do no makeup or no filter, and this is what they post, and the same people say, you know, your skin is still softened to stuff, and they're still calling them ugly, and then they post themselves in a very heavily filtered fashion, and you look at people like this who are posting their bodies online.
I know what this link tree is. I know what this link tree is. I know what you are. So OnlyFans girls, right? OnlyFans girls are essentially, okay? Essentially shitting on VTubers. Also, crypto. Get out of here. And you're definitely not a virgin. Get out of here.
For 1,200 followers, and it's just like, it proves the narrative.
Also, 0 following. I do not trust you. You follow nobody. I do not trust you.
No one will crap on women more than other women. But anyways,
Classic. By the way, classic.
I think this post really sums up my thoughts on this whole trend, where this person says, I know a lot of folks are using this as an opportunity to face reveal. And mind you, everyone is absolutely stunning. But please only do so if you're comfortable. I pinky promise you have nothing to prove to anyone. You are amazing just the way you are. If you're comfortable sharing yourself, and this is something you've wanted to do or already did, that's great. But do not post in spite to go after people like XQC. You have nothing to prove, okay?
Again, even if you're comfortable, there is a slight problem here. And I've said it before, earlier, right? You're revealing yourself to people that despise you, that don't like you. So if you do that, that may result in unwanted consequences. Like doxing, like actual doxing, right? They can look your face, they can find your address, whatever. It's not that hard with everyone putting their stuff on the internet, right? Just want to say, like, be careful. Again, Be careful. Be careful.
And even if you do prove them wrong, they'll still find a way to call you ugly or whatever. So it's not really that big of a deal. And also, this whole thing's about burnt peanut. Where's this energy for this guy? Like, people like XQC are like crapping on VTubers. Are you not gonna crap on the burnt peanut? I don't know, man. It's so hypocritical, and like, I know, like, a lot of people are gonna be mad about this video. That's fine, whatever. Like, this whole thing about VTubers.
He should receive the same energy, but here's the problem. Here's the problem. The big VTuber said he's a VTuber, and now people are hesitant to say what they think about him. That's the thing, right? Ref is right? Where's the energy for him? He's doing the exact same thing, but he doesn't. That's the thing with drama, right? It moves on very quickly. But overall, he should have received the same energy technically. But since like the VTubing overlords have said, this guy cool, everyone now is like, this guy cool. Even if he could spit directly into your mouth, you'd still thank him for it.
Like, yeah, you know what? A lot of VTubers, they appreciate the fact that they have like anonymity on the internet, and they can just like have a character, an avatar that they want. It's really not that deep. In fact, I think it's pretty normal for a person to not want to show their face on the internet. I think that is normal. And all of a sudden now it's a sign of weakness and that you have something to hide.
Also, wouldn't XQC's take apply to the burnt peanut because the burnt peanut is not showing his face? Also, would that not apply to everyone that does not use, like, that is like no face at all? Like no avatar, no face, nothing? Wouldn't that apply to them as well?
No! That is a normal thing to do. A normal person doesn't want to display themselves fully on the internet while they're trying to like stream and have fun. But anyways.
That's my guy! That's Loom! Loomy! By the way, follow this man. I'll put his channel in the description. Subscribe to this man. He's great. He's great. I like him. He's really based.
XQC is someone who has a complex for VTubers, particularly DokiBird. Let's watch this meme together.
Leave me alone!
It's accurate.
I've been sitting in the XQC position where you're like, your knees are up in your chair for like, 4 minutes? My knees hurt. This sucks. Like, I'm done with this. This is not comfortable at all. Chata. So anyways, yeah, you're wondering why there's a complex here about VTubers and XQC, specifically with DokiBird. Well, there's some history. There's been, to my knowledge, 2 different instances where DokiBird or her team defeated XQC in a fighting games tournament. And here's a...
Yep, absolutely whooped his ass. Absolutely whooped his ass in Marvel Rivals.
A post related to that. So, this person says, just as a reminder, XQC and Shroud were so scared of DokiBird's Marvel Rivals team they were competing against in a tournament that they whined and bitched to Twitch, resulting in Twitch actually changing the rules the day of the tournament. This resulted in DokiBird choosing to drop out so her players wouldn't be forced to do so, and they could compete for the prize money. And Doki's team absolutely curb stomped both Shroud and XQC's teams and went on to win the tournament. Clearly, neither of them have gotten over this absolutely humiliating
Amber is based as well, by the way. Go follow her too.
loss, and now have some kind of a pathetic vendetta against VTubers. Seriously, guys, grow the F up. This tweet has 62,000 likes. And they tagged me. Based. Okay? But XQC would respond saying, this story is pure fiction. Not only did we not whine to anyone, we also lost our team captain, Mendo, because of the rule change. Also, you forgot to tell the part of the story where Doki's quote-unquote adjusted team was still rule-breaking and way overranked like the rest of them. So he's accusing them of cheating while also trying to say they're not cheating, but there was a proposed note, and this is the clip that they're sharing where basically he's whining about losing and inferring that they won anyways.
Guys, we're trying our best. I don't care what anybody says about anything, okay? If you match up the rating and the time played in this game, the min-maxing of the rules that they did, we won the fucking game. We won the tournament. I don't care.
Yeah, we won.
I don't care. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah,
we
we
won.
won.
Good job, guys. I'm proud of you guys. Good job.
Yeah.
I don't lose gracefully because we're in a system where people always min-max and abuse the system, and I don't give a f***. You want me to think a graceful L? Build a graceful team, you sucker. Holy shit.
So to add some circumstantial evidence to the
Oh no! What a sore loser. Oh my god, these are huge. SCP-9000 once again has ginormous glasses. These are ginormous, bro. Bro. What the actual fuck? I like that he has this thing going now with his big glasses being like smaller, bigger on his head. And they need to go somewhere else, I don't know.
related claims. This account says, yeah, Doki's team followed the rules to a T and we have video evidence to prove that. You, on the other hand, outright cheated. You had 3 Eternity teammates smurfing on low-level accounts and 2 GM players who were also smurfing. You forced in new rules and tried to ensure you would win. And instead, you broke them yourself because Doki legitimately effing scared you. You effing man-child at XQC. Now, we're going to hear some accounts from this individual who is obviously slandering me nonstop with posts like this, talking about my glasses and their size.
Well, they are pretty big this time around.
That's just crude. But anyways, they say XQC crashed out over my tweet while his chat absolutely roasts him. Let's give it a listen.
Trisha? Oh my god, bro, what is that? Okay, yeah, I already debunked this. Chat, guys, people that watch the Twitch Rivals Marvel tournament. You guys remember that? Is this not the most dishonest post you've ever read? Is this not the most absolutely dishonest dog shit? It has to be, right?
Hey. Speak in a coherent language that people can understand. It is really not that hard. Goodness gracious, and yes, his chat is absolutely clowning him.
Dude, it says it. This is a reminder. Exy and Shroud were so scared of Doki Marvel they were competing against while the tournament.
Bro, even when he's direct, right? Even when it's not from him thinking, right? Even when he has to directly just read something, he struggles to pronounce in a way that is. Does he have a speech issue? Like legitimately?
They whined and bitched to Twitch. Brother, we made the rules what they were initially. You know that Mendo helped organize, and it's after discussion within me and Mendo and other people, that the main format was the one that we had made initially. So we built our team around the format that was accepted and submitted. And everybody else came with teams that were overloaded. Of course they were kicked off their own team. It was overloaded. It was crazy. And we didn't even whine. It's Twitch themselves who made the call to fix them And then, of course, to make it fair, they had to remove Mendo 2 from our team when we were not overloaded. And what was the result? Our team was dog shit. And their team was insane. Brother, it's a guys. Too high rank, too a master, whatever, too.
How long is this going on for him to mold? Bro, there's like another minute. Like almost another minute. Jeez.
Flats, whatever. We go to the lobby. There's 4 Celestials. What the fuck is that? That's insane. Bro, we get into the lobby. There's 4 Celestials right there. Explain it. That was busted as shit. Oh yeah, and the fucking oh, let me guess. And
Don't play Minecraft and take the record back.
So that's wrong, right? And then they changed the rules. That's just, bro. They had to do something because everybody was cheating. We were the only non-cheating team. We were generally the only team that abide by the rules. Lame.
Well, I guess it goes deeper because there's another VTuber, Girl DM, that apparently also gave XQC a loss, so...
I am not surprised. Like I said earlier, that is one. Yeah.
You can see this quote saying, people think XQC's distaste for VTubers started with Doki, but it actually goes back 3 years ago to when his Elden Ring team lost to Girl DMs. The loss was controversial for several reasons, and I guarantee it permanently poisoned the well on VTubers for him. Now, of course, here's some of the responses. People saying, bro, he's such a sore loser. And this person saying it's disappointing. I think he's really funny / entertaining and has worked very hard for his success. But God, does he have some bad takes? And I agree. Like, there's a lot of things I like about XQC. Like, he can hate on this video. Fine. Whatever. I'm pointing out things that literally happened. But, like, he has a complex with VTubers. He got defeated in...
Twice. Twice. He has great takes sometimes. He does. It's just that, bro... First of all, I'm clowning him for the way he speaks. I'm sorry. You're never gonna get that away. That's a meme at this point. And, well... You have definitely VTuber Derangement Syndrome. I can tell.
Multiple tournaments, either by VTubers or their related teams, and now he has this complex where he thinks every single VTuber ever out there is some disgusting, ugly, 40-year-old man trying to pretend they're some kawaii 10-year-old anime girl. Like, it's all projection. Also, by the way, buddy, or anyone who thinks like this, if you see some anime character, a VTuber, with a female voice, not me, I'm not pretending to be anything but a man, but if you see some random VTuber who is in fact a woman with a female voice, and your first thought is, this has gotta be a man.
Kind of gay. I must admit that's kind of why you hearing woman and seeing woman and thinking of men. It's kind of gay. I must admit that's kind of from the other side here, huh?
That's weird. Do you always think of men when you hear a female voice? What's up with...
Imagine like it's one of these dudes going to a date, sitting in front of the very woman that they're on the date with, and they're like, "Yo, this gotta be a man. This gotta be a man. I'm gonna check. This gotta be a man." Same energy, bro.
With that, like right now, don't be mad at me. I'm not pretending to be anything I'm not. I am a grown man using this avatar because I think it's fun. That's it. It's not my identity. I don't think anything about it. It's not who I think I am. I'm not pretending to be anything. Just like when I play a video game, I play whatever character I think looks the best or is cute or fun, whatever. That's it. That's as deep as it goes. It's not a cosplay. It's not a LARP. It's just an avatar. Why does this make people so angry? I don't understand this. I have received endless death threats and harassment for like, what, 4 years now? Over having this avatar? Because people think I'm like LARPing is something. It's just an avatar. It's just something to use on screen.
Broski, okay, I need to... You can explain to them as much as you want, right? You can explain that to them as much as you want. But the truth is, they cannot even separate reality from fiction. And you expect them to separate the avatar from the person behind that? Really? Really? Not happening.
So you guys can see me animated. You can see some facial reactions. And I like this character, that's it. And that's how a lot of people feel. And we're not even talking about the main subject of today's video. Women using female avatars who are being called 40-year-old men. It's crazy. Why do you constantly think about men? Every second you hear a female voice. I think it's projection, but anyways, let's round this out. This is another viral post that really...
Marshall is also based. Definitely go follow him on Twitter. I don't know if he has a YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure he has a Twitch, but yeah, he's also based.
Really upset XQC. He whined about this on stream as well. So let's go through it. BXQC and Shroud set up a Marvel Rivals tournament. Dokibird takes part with a team of VTubers. Your irrational hatred of VTubers leads you to cheat. Try and screw Dokibird's team with extra rules that no one else follows. Still get your ass beat and lose handily. Mauled about it for months. Some nobody streamer with a Snapchat filter who also hates VTubers comes along. Buy bots to pump up his views. Worm your way into his confidence. Convince him to run for VTuber of the Year award to especially own the VTubers he accepts. It's all streaming industry insider nepotism, so of course he wins. He gets 15 minutes in the limelight, but is quickly clowned on for his immaturity, obvious botting, and getting validation from the industry. Rush to his defense. Now people are reminding you of how Dokibird's team trounced you once again. The XQC/Shroud humiliation ritual will continue until morale improves. Amazing stuff. And you know what? If XQC or Shroud are really uncomfortable with what's happening here with these tweets, which they clearly are, you can just close your browser, dude. I mean, you told Iron Mouse to...
Uno reverse. Hit him with that Uno reverse. True. Just close the browser, man. Just close the browser. Just private. Well, that doesn't really help.
You just disconnect whenever she wants to, if she feels uncomfortable. So just close your browser. Close your stream. That's all. But anyways, that's going to do it for today's video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's video in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.
We are still going strong here, so it would seem. So, to summarize this whole situation pretty well, SQC is a sore loser. I don't know what else to say here, literally. I feel like the VTubers posting what they look like, it might end up being a fatal failure. A fatal mistake, not failure, mistake, because, well, you're posting to people that don't like you, which may result in some weirdos. You don't want that. Hopefully it's something like that doesn't happen. That'd be horrible. We live in trying times. But yeah, you've heard my entire take on this, pretty much. I'm moving on. Have a good day. Please consider liking and subscribing. We're on our way to 2.5k. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.